the following presentation of the National Football League.
Just about set for football now here at iconic Wembley Stadium in North London. Tonight, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson and Jason Myers has us set to get started. And off we go from Wembley. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year two. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year two, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year two is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Boye Mafe. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play the game. But when it all comes down to it, the best teams in the league, they simply just find a way to win. It might look different week in and week out. It might take 40 passes or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or a slugfest. It doesn't matter. They are comfortable operating in all situations, and man, all you got to do, like Al Davis said, just win, baby.
Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Throwing on third down is Darnold. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Riley Moss, the corner, is there to end it.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Once again, it's Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. So we are through one here on Thursday Night Primetime. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. More from Wembley after this. It's the International Series on EA Sports. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they come up to face 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Escaping to his left. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
On 4th down, the veteran Jason Myers for the Seattle field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 3-0 lead.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Broncos offense ready to see the football for the second time. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. We'll get that complete to Franklin. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And In this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
It is 2nd and 6. On the zone read, this is Nix. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
This is really an area, Mike, that he excels in. He makes the right decision to keep the ball himself, and then when he hits the hole, he doesn't stop until he picks up the first down.
On the ground, here's Colin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now the Broncos will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Dobbins. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He connects with Mims. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Throwing. Nix. Incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And he's going to have the Broncos 1st down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up. They convert, and the drive stays alive.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple. So, halftime straight ahead. And we'll send it to Scott Hansen as the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen in Orlando, where it almost never snows. These two teams dealing with a light dusting, and that's expected to go on into the 2nd half. Who handles it better? Let's go back out to the stadium and check in with our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
The snow continuing to fall as we get ourselves ready for this 2nd half. just one score, one lone field goal. All these two teams could muster in half number one. What awaits us here in the second half? And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a first down. Darnold now to throw. Stick and jig the left side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
And I think it's really been to all of our surprise. We haven't really had to say his name very much so far. And I think you can give the defense all the credit for that. There's his first catch of the game, and it comes here in the third quarter.
And he'll get ahead for a couple as the flurries continue to fall.
Brings up second and 7.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 7. They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Third and short yardage, and here's Darnold. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he'll move his ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
Having the ability to move your running back to the widest receiver, they call those the number 1 receiver, meaning he's the closest to the sideline. It really forces a defense to show their hand. Do we keep a corner out there in a no-hit zone? Or do I move a linebacker or safety out there, and now you tell the offense that it's man coverage? So the versatility and the chess piece that is the running back position, it could do so much to help not only the play caller, but also the quarterback.
No touchdowns for either side. Maybe we'll get our first here. It's first and goal. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
And he's going to be taken down. A sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter. John Franklin Myers getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it third and goal. So, some extra time to ponder this third and goal situation as we are now through the third. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seattle. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks are out to a 10-0 lead.
Broncos 0.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Open man downfield. It's Franklin. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Will Lutz now for the PAT. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Corey Horton now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
On the ground, Charbonnet. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
On play action, here's Darnold. It's complete. He's got cut. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. Space to run inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Athletic training staff looking at him. so we'll step aside. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. This one tapped forward on the pop pass. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 16-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2nd down and 8. On the ground, it's Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Third down, they go with Walker. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Broncos offense ready to take over once again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Now, 2nd and 4. Throwing is Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down. So they get a new set of downs. Just as importantly, stop the clock.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Gonna air this one out. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Here we go. One final play. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, and this one will come to an end. So, it's a win here for the Seahawks. They get it done at Old School. hard-fought game, won in the trenches in the driving snow. Not a lot of points, not a lot of big plays, but they did just enough to get out of here with a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long from London.